What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video, or if you're new here, welcome to the channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm sure you all are aware of the market dumping that we've seen recently. Currently, Bitcoin is sitting at $36,000, and it's sitting in this key level of support that I have here highlighted in yellow, and it's this range between $30,000 and $38,000. And this is tested in the past to be a key level of support back in May here, and also in January 2021. So hopefully we start to see more volume, more bids coming in, but honestly it's not looking too good. It looks very weak and there's no sign of buying yet. So unfortunately we can expect to see more downside or even more sideways consolidation. So currently I am not buying any cryptocurrency right now. I'm not buying the dip just yet. I'm going to see how the market plays out, but I am still I'm actually more involved in NFTs than before. It's such an early market that there's so much upside potential for. And even though the market is currently very saturated with all kinds of ape projects and derivative projects, I still think that there are some gems out there that can make some life-changing wealth. So that's what I'm here to talk about today for you guys. I'm going to talk about NFTs and specifically Terra NFTs. If you guys don't know, I'm a big fan of Luna and I'm a early investor. I don't want to say early, but I was buying the dip back in May. And since then, I was involved in very early NFT projects pretty much since day one. And I just have I have a lot of exposure to the Terra ecosystem. And recently, I think a lot of money from the Ethereum guys have started coming into the Terra NFT marketplace and have started to buy more Terra NFTs. And so I want to talk to you guys about that and show you what the best Terra NFTs are and which ones I'm looking at, which ones I'm holding. And so with that said, always remember this is not financial advice. Always do your own research before aping into a project. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Before I dive into these projects, as always, if you are enjoying the content and or learning from it, make sure to rate the video, comment down below what you want to see next, and also subscribe to the channel for more in the future. Also, if you guys are curious to learn more about the Terra ecosystem and why I think Luna can reach $1,000, I highly recommend you guys go check out a video that I made of Luna and the Terra ecosystem. It is one of my biggest bags and definitely one of my long-term plays. So I highly recommend you guys go check it out. So today in this video, I have 6 NFTs that I want to talk to you guys about that I think are very good midterm to long-term plays. So keep in mind, NFTs on Terra are relatively quite new. It hasn't been too long. I think sometime around September or October is when they first started coming out. So very young, very early compared to networks like Ethereum, where the first NFTs minted were like back in 2017. So it's only like a couple months out since these Terra NFTs have come out. So like I said, it's still very early, and there are 2 marketplaces where you can get these Terra NFTs. One of them is the one I'm currently on, which is randomearth.io, and the other one is called nowhere.art, and I will leave the links down in the description below. Okay, so let's dive into the first NFT project on my list, and that one is going to be the Galactic Punks. Now, the Galactic Punks are by far the most established and the most heavily traded on the chain currently. This is a 10,921 item collection of these Galactic Punk profile pictures, and currently sitting at a 40 Luna floor, so roughly about $2,700 to get the lowest or the cheapest one on the market. Now, these were special because these were the first profile pictures that lunatics, or part of the people in the Luna community, were able to use on social media to represent ourselves as the Luna community. And that really made a stronger presence on Twitter and on Discord and whatnot, because we were able to distinguish ourselves with these NFTs. So I do think that midterm, long-term, these are a great play. These are blue chips for sure. Probably the best NFTs you can get on Terra right now. That's why, the price kind of reflects that. So heading over to their Twitter, you can see they have 42,000 followers. And there also is a DAO, or a decentralized autonomous organization, that all GP holders get exclusive access to. So soon you will be able to stake your Galactic Punk and actually earn rewards. And so I'm going to show you guys just a little bit of how that works. So you can see here in the Galactic Vault, there's $1 million+ that the community has accumulated through secondary sales, right? You can see here. And there's also a Galactic Punks validator as well that you can stake to. And essentially participating in that, you get into this raffle where you can actually win some Galactic Punks and some other rewards as well. So really cool. You can also see here there's a community project funding for new collections and artists, bounties, poker tournaments, and hackathons. So full disclosure, I do have some Galactic Punks myself. Okay, so let's dive into the second NFT collection on my list. That one is going to be the Luna Bulls. Now this is a 10,000 item collection of these profile pictures of these pixelated Luna Bulls. The Luna Bulls came out shortly after the Galactic Punks did back in October, so relatively still pretty early for this project. Currently, the floor price is sitting at 7.8 Luna, which equates to roughly about $530. So I think these are a great play. These are a great alternative if you can't afford a Galactic Punk. So let's head over to the Luna Bulls Twitter profile. So you can see 35.5K followers, so a good amount of followers. And you can see here it's soon to be interdimensional. So there is talks about how they are working to get these profile pictures of these Luna Bulls into a 3D model. So I don't know where the progress is on that. There hasn't been too much communication, but it sounds like it's coming, I guess. I don't know. I think these are definitely more of a riskier play compared to the Galactic Punks, but the community is strong, I think, because of the people in the Galactic Punks are also in the Luna Bulls. So I think these are a great alternative, like I said, if you can't afford a Galactic Punk. So the third NFT collection that I have for you guys is Derby Stars. Now this one is pretty interesting. It is a play to earn game on Terra. In fact, it's the first play to earn game project that has come out, and it's looking very promising. Now, taking a first look at these might seem kind of goofy or a little a little funny, but essentially these are NFTs, investments, right, that you're making into the game, and you will be able to ride these horses and race against each other to earn in the game. Now, you guys know how bullish I am on play to earn games. If you've watched my DeFi Kingdom videos where I talk about play to earn games and how disruptive they are, how I think they're they're the next biggest thing to happen in crypto. So this is something that I wanted to bring to your guys' attention because I think there's a lot of potential here. So the game isn't out yet, but you can scoop one of these horses up. Currently, the floor is sitting at 6.6 Luna, so I think roughly about $500 around there, somewhere around there. And you know, these are investments; they're not profile pictures. Like, eventually, you want to be able to play them and, you know, race with them and earn money in the game. So the game isn't out yet, but I want to show you guys a little more of their social media. So you can see here 21,000 followers. It's a play to earn NFT game on Terra, and there's a lot of there's some big backers in this project. So let's go look into their website. So you can see this is kind of something what it looks like. Obviously this is not any gameplay footage, but this is essentially like what you're expecting to kind of see, right? The graphics wise, you're going to be able to have these, you're going to have your own avatar and you're going to race with them. So you can see partners here. We have hashed. I don't know how to pronounce that one. I don't even know that one, but Terra, you have Terra as a partner, and Nod Games. So there's some big backers here. And I've heard Do Kwon, the CEO of Terra, is also backing this project, which I'm not 100% sure of, so don't quote me on that. But so there was a mint already that happened. There were 3,000 of these horses, and obviously they sold out. Each of them were 3 Luna each. But just recently they announced that they will have a second launch of these NFTs, and so they're gonna launch another 3,000 on top of the 3,000 already available. So they're gonna have a total of 6,000 soon on February 15th. So if you guys are interested in minting one, I highly recommend you guys go check out Derby Stars and check out their Discord, their social media and whatnot for more information. But like I said, this one The game isn't out yet, so you can't play them. But this is part of the whole idea of getting in early, right? You want to get in early on some of these projects because you don't want to come in later when the game is already out and you're paying 3x, 5x, 10x more. I don't know. But the point is, I think it's a very good entry to get into. I think people don't know about this game yet. I think people in the Luna community only know about this game. So people, on the outside don't understand Derby Stars. They just look at these and think like, oh, some horses. I don't know why I would want some horses, but so I highly recommend you guys go check Derby Stars out. I own one myself. Okay, let's dive into the fourth NFT project that I have for you that I think you guys should look into. And this one is going to be Deviant's Faction. Now, if you guys know Parallel on Ethereum, that is a trading card game that is pretty big. And so Deviant's Faction is basically something very similar to it. It's a trading card game, and they have these booster packs available that you guys can buy and hold on to until we can reveal them. So soon we will be able to reveal them, but for now they only have these booster packs. And what's nice is all you need is one booster pack to play the game. And so with each booster pack comes 8 NFTs or 8 trading cards. You can see the floor price is currently sitting at 2.28 Luna, so roughly about $150 or so. So relatively pretty cheap, right? These are definitely affordable to really get into the game and start playing. So, okay, guys, last NFT project that I wanted to bring to your guys' attention, and this one is called Space Loot. Now, this one is only available on nowhere.art, which is the other secondary marketplace where you can buy, sell, and trade these Terra NFTs. So like I said, I will leave a link down in the description for both of these if you guys want to go check them out yourselves. So Space Loot is supposedly considered to be the first NFT to come out in the Terra ecosystem, looking at the timeline of events. And also because of that, they're also considered to be the first NFTs to come out on the Cosmos ecosystem as well. And so you guys might be wondering, like, how is that possible? Well, Terra is a layer 1 that was built using the Cosmos software development kit, and was also built on the Tendermint consensus as well. And so naturally, Terra is interoperable with a lot of these Cosmos IBC projects. And so because this was the first NFT to come out on Terra, it also became the first NFT to come out in the Cosmos ecosystem as well. So obviously none of this is official, but looking at the timeline of events, like I said, these are considered supposedly to be the first. So pretty interesting. These were popping off at first because when word came out that these were the first NFTs, people were freaking out and they were going for like 20 Luna at first. The launch of these NFTs were kind of a little bit controversial because they were a free mint, and if you were able to mint as many as you wanted for free. All you had to pay was the transaction fee. And so you can kind of get the idea that when these were minting, it was basically a first come first serve. And so a lot of people at first were kind of like cautious of it. They thought it was like a little sketchy, so they didn't mint. But the people who were more riskier ended up minting a lot of the supply, and you can see there's 8,000 in total. So basically what you minted was this list of properties of a spaceship, and obviously some are rarer than others depending on whether it has a +1 next to it or not, but basically you minted this list of properties, and later on the developers were able to you were able to turn this list into a spaceship. And so basically you had to burn your space loot, your list of properties, and you were able to mint a spaceship. So you can see that's why some of these are spaceships and some of these are lists, because some of these haven't been turned into spaceships yet. You can see the floor is currently sitting at 2.23 Luna, which is surprisingly pretty undervalued in my opinion. Now, this isn't financial advice. There's a lot of speculation, there's a lot of controversy around this NFT project because of how it launched and whatnot. But currently you are able to stake these spaceships into the metaverse here on nowhere.art. And space loads were created by this anonymous group of developers, and they also made nowhere.art, which is the marketplace. So pretty interesting. So you can come here, enter your metaverse, and you can actually stake your spaceship here and earn these other NFTs, like whatever loot that you find out there in the metaverse. But that's why, I just wanted to bring this to your guys' attention. I think this one is worth looking into. I think it's undervalued for what it is. Like I said, it's not official, but these are supposedly the first NFTs in Terra and in the Cosmos ecosystem. So there is something here that I think that people are overlooking. So that's pretty much the list of NFTs that I have for you guys today. Now, as you can see, there's a ton of other NFTs on here. It is quite saturated now, but the ones that I talked to you guys about today are the ones that I think are worth looking into. The rest of these are they're very small projects. There's not much volume going on in them. And because, the Terra ecosystem, especially the NFT marketplace in Terra, is so relatively early, a lot of these are pretty illiquid. So you want to make sure you choose the best. And I think the list that I gave you guys today are the best ones that have the biggest potential mid to long term. A lot of more volume is coming into the marketplace. And so with that said, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.